Turn on zombie apocalypse.
Hi guys, and welcome to another YouTube video with me, Kieran Taylor, and your boy Maxo Miller here for another Wrestlemania predictions. Maxo, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm brilliant, mate. What a day, what a day. Wrestlemania is finally here. COVID has not stopped Wrestlemania. Woohoo!
It hasn't. You can see some fans are allowed to go back to WrestleMania.
25,000.
For both nights.
Yep. So, prediction time. But first and foremost, let's talk about the week we had there now. Monday Night Raw, it was a wee bit weird, wasn't it?
Aye, it was.
What do you think about it? What was your favourite part of it? What did you know like? What did you like?
I didn't watch the whole thing.
No.
I never even stayed up to watch the whole thing. I only saw wee tiny clips of it. Probably like Drew McIntyre was Claymore, Baron Corbin, basically.
Aye. Then we fast forward a couple of days, we get into NXT. Come on, we need to talk about the Adam Cole match. What do you think about that? Getting put through a stage.
Like, that match was amazing. Like, both former pals, best friends, brothers battled each
Now
other.
enemies.
What a match. But I've told you that Kyle O'Reilly was going to get his payback, what Adam did to him.
And then we look at another match as well. It was a shocker. Finn Balor losing none other than the NXT Championship.
Karen Cross, his time was up because nobody can beat Karen Cross, can they? Nobody's beat him.
He'll meet his match one day.
And also we've got the NXT UK champion, Walter vs Ciampa. That was...
Mate, that was an absolute heat fuck.
No. It was like...
It was a bit brutal, but the violence was good. I'll give them that.
Aye, it was. And then we've got the NXT Cruiserweight champion.
Yep, two belts. That was a bit crazy, that, wasn't it? 2 belts on the one arm.
Jordan Devlin did amazing, but of course, for me, Drew came and
messed up.
Jordan Devlin did a big, massive moonsault on the top of the ladder. Then he did a Spanish fly off the ladder.
Yep.
He nailed it till he got knocked off the ladder.
Step up was absolutely amazing, but skull and all that. Oh, it was something like Stone Cold, wasn't it?
The women's match was amazing. He was trying it. That match was...
Have you noticed everybody seems to be jumping off of these signs? You know, you put WrestleMania up, you jump off it. Skulls, people jump off it. What is with people jump off of things?
I don't know. Was it last year Kevin Owens jumped off the big sign?
Aye.
Against Seth Rollins?
Aye. He took a full run up the wall and then jumped off.
Aye.
Anyway, Maxo, what have we been up to the last couple of days? Well, why don't I show you? Me and Maxo have been going to check out this thing of beauty. This is none other than a mural that's painted in Glasgow of none other than Bobby Lashley, the champ, and Drew McIntyre. And there's another one as well that is of Becky Two Belts. So if you haven't already, get yourself down to 180 London Road. I think it's going to be there for 2 weeks. They say even the week after Mania, and then it is gone. It is completely destroyed. So get yourself onto that if you want to have a quick photo like myself and Maxo did, as well as other superstars. Anyway, we're not just obviously here to tell you that as well. But in the last 24 hours, as you've all heard, we've sadly lost Prince Philip. This guy, for you that don't know who Prince Philip is, so R.I.P. Sir Prince Philip.
Somebody else passed away as well. I can't think who it was.
DMX,
Aye, the rapper.
the rapper, aye. We lost him as well, mate. So what a weekend to start WrestleMania. But anyway, let's get more into the wrestling. So the matches we have to predict, my sir. We'll do night 1 and then we'll do another video tomorrow for night 2. How's that? That is a belter of a screamer for you YouTubers out there watching.
I've got the matches up here anyway.
What?
I've got the matches here.
For night 1 or night 2?
Both nights.
Go for it. Fire me away.
Right, the first one it came up here saying the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley putting the 10 on the line against, well, he's going to be with MVP and he's going to take on against Drew McIntyre. That match is, well, it's not going to be first, but that's the first thing up.
Hold on. Is that still there, aye? Alright. My winner for this match is got to be Big Drew. Got to be Big Iron Brew Drew.
And I'm going to go for Drew as well because what is Bobby Lashley doing? He's doing nothing. I know he's a destroyer.
It's not just that. For me, Bobby Lashley is just like he's been there, done it. He's put the belt on him. He's got no fan base. I think this is the time a Big Drew gets a pop. You know what I mean? He's had no crowd last year when he won the belt for the first time, and now he's going to have 25,000 people there, and it's time to give him his belt back, right? So I think it's fair to say that Drew, you deserve your belt back, pal.
Aye.
Anyway, let's get on with the next match. The next match I have on my screen for night 1 is Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Bianca's got to win.
I wish we could keep these wee graphics up. These would be pretty cool.
Aye.
So I'm going on this one. I'm going Royal Rumble winner Bianca Belair.
Aye, same. She needs to win it. She needs to win it at all.
Now, match number. I don't know what order these go in, guys. So don't judge us. I know that the women's match is the main event for tonight. I do know that. I don't know what the first match, second match, third match, etc., is. So do not judge us if you get the numbers wrong. So, but the next match I have on this anyway is none other than what I think is a creepy looking zombie, the Fiend versus the Viper, Randy Orton.
That's night 2.
Oh, that's night 2. That's tomorrow. Because my finals coming. So night 2.
The Fiend's got to win
It's
it.
got to be the Fiend, innit? It's got to be. There's a mess up there. You know, there's people saying that, you know, Bo Dallas is that Fiend and the Fiend is going to come out and all this, but you just need to watch it. Tune in.
If you guys, well, I don't know if you've seen it. The last pay-per-view was Fastlane. If you have seen it, that's good. But if you haven't, go and watch it. And
then come back and watch this.
And then come back watch this. But if anybody who has watched it, come here. I think what happened was it was Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton, and I'll tell you what happened. The Fiend came back, but it's no.
Just let them give them a minute to go and type it in because we don't want to tell them any more.
No.
Just in case we spoil it.
Right.
I'm giving you 10 seconds now. And then your 10 seconds is up.
So, if you've seen that match between Alexa Bliss and Randy Orton, that was like creepy.
That was weird, wasn't it? That was just an absolute mindfuck.
It was like the worst intergender match I've seen. Like the worst.
I've seen some matches, mate, trust me, and that took the biscuit. That was just so uncomfortable to watch because all she was doing was messing about with wee women, one of the wee kids, Coco the Clown boxes.
Aye. So, and then the Fiend came back, and I thought, wait a minute, that's not the Fiend.
You want to know
Because
something? You want to know something funny, by the way?
uh,
On the subject.
Right.
See the wee box that she's got that she goes.
and then it's
No,
the
no, but
Fiend pops up.
see that wee box?
Uh,
You know, you can buy a replica of that box. You know how much it is?
much.
£140.
How do you go for that tiny little box?
That wee box. It reminds me of something feel like. Have you ever seen the movie Elf?
Yes, I did.
When the guy's
Yes.
sitting there just going.
And it shakes yourself.
Aye, then he shits himself. Aye, that's what it reminded me of. It was like you could just picture the guy having to wind all these up.
Aye.
Anyway, moving on. We're moving off topic now. So I'm saying the Fiend.
Same, my Fiend. It's Bo Dallas anyway. It's got to be
Aye.
Bo Dallas.
A bit of beef on him, so you can tell. Nothing like it. He's not the same weight as the actual Fiend, and
Aye.
he's a bit taller.
Tall. Aye, and that one's a bit smaller.
Aye. But why it's a tiny wee guy.
Imagine Hornswoggle.
How do you say
Or
that?
El Torito.
Right, you. Right. Night 2 again. We have the Raw women's match between Rhea Ripley and I'm going to pronounce this wrong like I do always, but Asuka. Is that right?
That's right, Asuka.
That's right this time.
That's right.
Thank God.
That's right.
So I'm going to go for Rhea Ripley because she's just a boss. I think Rhea is ready for Oscar.
Aye.
But again,
Yes.
I just said that wrong again. I say it all the time. Asuka, Oscar,
But
whatever. All a woman.
Rhea Ripley's going to win it because she was in the final 2 of the Women's Rumble this year, and she is a dominator as well.
She's just a talent, mate. You know, look at what she's done in
She
NXT
is.
today.
Aye.
You know what I mean? And she's getting a push because why is she suddenly being one of the people to bounce from company to company to company? You know, she's went from NXT UK, NXT straight into Raw. You know, she's not even won a. I don't think she's won a title. Except no, she has won a title. Sorry, NXT Women's, but you know, she's not really won a major title.
NXT UK Women's as well.
Oh, aye, but you know, you don't really. I mean, like she's not really won a big belt yet, like a SmackDown at Raw. You know, a tag belt. Not been on the main roster, so you know she's just there. She's already challenged herself to WrestleMania match on her debut in Raw, so it's a bit weird. So I think the push is there to push Rhea to win. So let's hope so. Next match we've got is a very interesting one. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Now, it's not just Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, because we do know that Logan Paul is going to be involved somehow in this match, which I personally, like I say, I'm a YouTuber, right? I've got no grudge against YouTubers getting into wrestling or MMA guys getting into wrestling, but come on. For this match, of all matches, put Logan Paul in this match somehow. What is going on?
I haven't got a clue. I don't know why. Logan Paul's going to get involved anyway with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
For me, it's going to be Sami Zayn. I think he's going to get the win somehow.
I'm going for Kevin Owens.
I've got to go off one. I mean, I've got to go for the opposite side one time. So, next match on night 1. This is probably your kickoff match for me tonight. Max, I think I know you're coming back. You're froze there.
Yeah.
I'm used to be your heaters. But aye. So this is what I think is going to be the first match of WrestleMania 2021, and that is the New Day. Or should I say New Day versus AJ Styles and the Giant Omos. I was about to say Amas. No, it's Omos. for the Raw Tag Team Championship. In case you don't know who we're on about this guy, the big beard and the chain.
Jordan.
So I think I think I'm going to go for AJ. I think the New Day is going to lose their titles
I think they are.
because it's weird with the Big E and all that. You know, it's not the same.
But if AJ and that win it, who's going to defeat him? That's what I'm saying.
Nobody, because he's got that big guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you size him?
Aye. But I think he's taller than the Great Khali.
Talk about that a wee bit later on. Next match we've got is, I don't know whether it's Matt Riddle or just Riddle now. His name is
Riddle. Just Riddle.
So we've got the original Bro Riddle versus the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. I think he's going to retain his US title. Sorry, I think he's going to retain it.
Yes, he's going to win his first match at Wrestlemania.
Next match we've got is Baldy Strowman. He's very baldy.
Versus the Pain.
Very baldy.
Aye, yes.
Versus the Pain McMahon. The Pain
Aye,
Shane.
yeah, the Pain.
We've got Baldy Braun Strowman versus the Pain Shane McMahon.
I've got a feeling, I don't know, but Shane McMahon could win it by somehow.
I think Shane O'Mac's got it because he's got the money. So I'm going to pick Shane on this one.
Think
about it. Shane McMahon's not won a WrestleMania moment.
Aye, he has his one quite.
But I'm saying no since he's returned to WWE's now.
No.
I mean, he's ass whipped off the Undertaker.
True. And then he got that. And then
Kevin Owens.
Aye.
Hell in a Cell.
Aye.
But he still has, every pay-per-view he's been at, he's had his ass whipped.
Aye.
So it's about time he won one.
Aye.
So will it be against Baldy Braun Strowman? No offence, Braun, if you're watching this. Next one we've got is night one, and that is Cesaro versus Jesus, aka Seth Rollins. I'm torn on this one. I want to say Jesus, but at the same time, I think Cesaro's getting a push.
Yes, I think Cesaro's getting it.
Cesaro is then. Now, we've got a wee bit of a twist on this one. I want to know what's happening with this. Right? I've said it before, but Intercontinental Championship, or the IC title, whatever you want to call it. Big E, the champion, versus the Nigerian Prince, Apollo Crews. No racist. That was me doing an impression. He's an American guy, but yet he's suddenly turned into this Nigerian character.
Aye. With the scarf and all that.
Aye, look. In case you haven't seen it, here he's there.
Yes. Aye.
So I'm gonna go for Big E to retain.
Aye, he's got it.
You know what I mean? He's in Tampa Bay, he's home city, his first Mania. Aye. Next match we've got is probably this is the one I'm most hyped for Maxo, and so is Albie. Albie's hyped for this one, I know. Because Albie's heroes in this match. So big shout out to Alan if he's watching us. Alan, pal, we hope you have a nice weekend. We hope you enjoy WrestleMania. You have got your pass for it, so enjoy it, bro.
Aye.
So it is Daniel Bryan versus the head of the table, Roman Reigns, versus the rated R superstar Edge for the Universal Championship.
Now, I don't see Roman Reigns retaining it at all. I don't see it happen.
I think there's going to be a turn somewhere where, like, Paul Heyman turns on him and costs him the match.
KSO.
Or the return of none other but Brock Lesnar.
And he's going to do something to Paul Heyman or something.
So, aye, that could be the cause. But my winner for I've just always wanted to do that. Every time he does that, I'm like, I want to do that. That'd be a cool job, just getting paid $5,000 to shout Brock Lesnar. So, I'm going to pick the same guy that probably Big Alan would pick here. I'm going to go for Edge.
It doesn't matter. I'm happy if Edge wins, and I'm happy if Daniel Bryan wins. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
You know what I
happy
mean?
either, but you've got to predict one. So if you had to pick one, who would you go for?
Daniel.
Danielson, wax on, pay defense. Beat the win.
Because you never know what's going to happen.
You never know, mate. You never know. As long as he doesn't bring out an eco-friendly belt again.
Jerry Uso could return it.
Who knows? Next match we've got is probably the least hyped match on the card. It is night one. It is Damian Priest and his best pal Bad Bunny versus The Miz and John Morrison. I was about to read his real name out there because it's his Instagram, but John Morrison, as he's known in WWE. I'm going for the Bunny.
Same. Bad Bunny's going to win it and do increase.
Because it's weird why Damian Priest is up for NXT as well, so he must be getting a push.
Aye.
And he can't have somebody like Bad Bunny getting injured when he's a rapper.
Aye.
Right. This match is tonight, and I'm looking forward to this. I don't know about you. It is the Women's Gauntlet Tag Team match for the place in Night 2. I could be saying these teams out wrong, so if I am, please correct me. But we have in one team Naomi and Lana versus Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke versus Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott as a Riot Squad versus Tamina and Natalia. Who is taking it for you, Maxo?
See, I want Mandy and Dana to win. Right, I'm going to go for two. No, in fact, there's another tag team that I added to it. It's Billy Kay and Carmella. It's been added.
Who knows then?
I'm going to go for two teams. I'm going for two teams just in case, right?
All right.
First team I'm going to go for is Mandy and Dana because
Okay.
they deserve it all the time. And the
Right.
second one I think is going to be Naomi and Lana.
I was about to say that. I'm going to say first one, I'm not too sure about. Second one, Lana and Naomi, I think possible. Because obviously there's a bit of storyline behind the Nia Jax and Lana, so that could be a bit of making the feud a wee bit better. But at the same time, I'm going to go the Riot Squad.
Okay.
Because, there's still a bit of beef between the two, so is that us done every match then?
No.
What else we got?
You go.
No, that is us done every match. The only match we've not done is who's going to win the tag team championships.
Aye.
That's the only match we've not done. But obviously we can't really pick because we don't know who's going to win the match. All I will say is no matter who wins the match, I think Shayna and Nia are retaining.
You think so?
Aye. There's only so many belts that can change hands. And I think the belts that are changing hands is Roman's belt, Lashley's belt, Asuka's belt, and in fact there's a lot of belts changing hands possibly. Who knows? And remember, guys, you can purchase WrestleMania and watch it live. It is live streaming on Peacock in the US and the WWE Network anywhere else. But it's also on BT Sports for £19.95. This is not a paid promotion, but make sure you guys tune into WrestleMania. It is 2 nights. It is tonight and tomorrow. Kickoff starts at 12 o'clock our time.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Peacock
Network. BT Sport.
Yeah.
Whatever way you want to watch.
Whatever.
BT Sport scored it.
Aye.
So you get highlights on it anyway, but you get a wee build up on BT Sport. And thank you BT Sport for putting the billboards up. There is one down in London, which is very nice as well. I'm not going to show it because obviously we're Glasgow, but it's Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. It's exactly the same as the Drew McIntyre. But you know, we're rooting for Big Drew. So Drew, do us a favour, mate. Bring that belt home and whack that big baldy Lashley in the heat. Game I like your cut, G.
Come on, Drew, you've got this.
You know, you've got full ICW behind you, you've got Scotland behind you, and most importantly, you've got Barzai and Brew behind you.
Aye.
And you've got me behind you. So remember, guys, I have been Kieran Taylor. He's been Maxo Miller. This has been a prediction video. If you do like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on so you can get video updates as soon as they're out. And also, guys, make sure that you also tune in to Maxo's channel, Maxo Miller. Also, the social media such as Instagram and our and Maxo's channel link will be in the description below. So go and check that out after the video is up, and make sure you smash your comments and let us know what other ideas you want us to cover, and we'll try our very, very, very best to do so. So until then, I've been your host, Kieran Taylor. He's been Maxo Miller. Enjoy WrestleMania weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.